If you are a mother living here in Germany and you have a child that will be going to school this year, please sit down and listen to this video. You will never regret watching my videos. My name is Linda. I base here in Germany. I create educational content like this that will help to inform, educate, sanitize, enlighten people about what is going on in Germany and the things that you can do to save yourself from falling a victim. So today we are going to be talking about children going to school this year, especially people like us, foreigners living in Germany. Believe you me, most of us do not know and understand the system, and that is why I am here to chip in the ones that I know. I do not know it all, but I believe this video will help any mother that have a child that will be going to school this year. You will never regret. You know, registration have started. Like my daughter will be going to school this year. Before Christmas, they sent the first form. We have filled it. And if your daughter or your child is going to private school, you need to go there and ask them about the registration form. But if it is public school, like government school, they will send the form to you. The first one you will fill, and the second one, I think it will be coming from now to April, and end registration of school will end, I think, in June. Yeah. So if you haven't done any this thing, please go and make inquiries, and also try to find out if your child will be among those that will be going to school. Like my daughter's kindergarten, they said by March they will determine the children that will be going to school, because this time around they are very, very serious. They find out that the people, some of them that are going to gymnasium and they are not, meeting up, want to, make sure that people that they are selecting to go to school are children that are ready to go to school. This is where I will draw my advice. Now, notice this: when somebody fail a course, they will say, he give me, but when they pass, they will say, I made it. This is where I'm going to draw my advice to parents, including myself. I am talking to myself because my daughter will be going to school by the special grace of God this year. Now, remember, we are Africans, we are foreigners, depending on whom you may be or where you come from. We are foreigners. No matter how we try to integrate, we might not know it all. And most of us, for example, me, I speak 3 languages to my children. And at home, we speak English, we speak our dialect. In school, they learn Dutch. So you see that these children, they will not be acclimatized. They will not master particular language. It will be very difficult. If you think I'm joking, go and watch the Arabs. Their children speak fluent Dutch. You know why? Because they speak only one language at home, and these children studied it. You can imagine your children battling with English, their mother language, and Dutch. It's too much for them. So why am I saying so? I am not in any way saying that you shouldn't speak your language to your children. But what I'm trying to say now is that the system of education now in Germany have a little bit changed. They want to make sure that before your child goes to Grundschule, he or she must understand Deutsch. So if your child is not understanding or speaking German language very well, please make sure you put in your effort. And again, there is something, the system of education here differs from Africa, where I come from. In Nigeria, for example, at the age of 3, 2, 3, 4, a child have started writing, reading. I think Nigeria is using the same system of education as England, but in Germany here, it's not the same. Germany, your child starts learning all these things at class 1. But this doesn't mean that you should leave your child like that until he or she goes to school. Yeah, some children can grab so far, but some need time. This is why you as a mother, you as parent, need to try as much. If you want to have a good child, I am not perfect. I am talking to myself also. Want to have good children, you need to work on them. You need to dedicate time. You need to devote time, including your husband. Some men sleep at work, leaving everything to their wife. This is one person. It needs two people to build up a good home. So, watch your children. Watch what they are doing. Prepare them. For example, the simple requirement for your child to be going to primary school here is that your child must be self-independent in the area of dressing, learning how to put his shoes, learning how to attend to his or her own personal need at the school. Another one, he or she must learn how to hold pen. During my son's time, it was very difficult for me to teach him how to hold pen because he did not start kindergarten early. And men, I don't know, men, but my daughter, I didn't teach her for one day. She learned it from kindergarten because she likes painting. So watch your child. If your child is going to school and he or she do not know how to hold pen very well to write, he must know how to put on his shoes. I also experienced the same problem with my son. It was very difficult for my son to learn how to wear his shoe richtig. Every time he wears his shoe fast, it's not as if I am not trying. I'm telling him, but men, like I said, men. But my daughter can do all these things. So your child must learn all these things. And there's another thing they say, oh, you shouldn't do. I disagree with that. Teach your child how to read 1, 2, 3, at least till 10 or 20. And again, teach them alphabet, A, B, C, D. At least let them have the idea of what they are going. Don't go too far about it. Let them be able to identify. And when they learn this, they should also, according to the school requirement, know how to write their first name. So that's why I got this book. I got this from Amazon. I think Muller have something like this. I got this for my daughter from Amazon. When I got it, I think it was about just check it now because I might not be sure, because maybe the price might reduce or increase. But I will advise you go to Miller. Miller have better ones. So this book will teach them, will help them to prepare themselves for school. They have, my daughter have even taught one. They have like this one now. You can see this is silent counting from 1 to 100, but my daughter have not learned up to 100. I take it easy. Don't over stress her. So this is how to count. And again, inside this book, like you can see, he or she will learn how to trace the numbers. It is very, very good. It helps my daughter, like she have finished using this. So another thing here in this book, I think it's about 5. This is addiction and subtraction. So it will help them. I have not really teach her this. I don't want to stress her brain. Let her not overburden her brain. But you can just teach how to do 1 plus 1 and 1 minus 1. Simple things. This one is multiplication. These things I have not truly got, but we have done it. But it's doing her like this. Like I said before, I don't want to stress her. So you can get this. The major tool that I'm using now is the numbers and this alphabet. This is how to trace alphabet. This is how to trace alphabet. You don't need to stress them too much because they will still learn it in school. So this is how to trace alphabet. You might not really go to Amazon. Miller, when my son was about going to school, there is one I bought in Miller. For me, I prefer those ones in Miller because it gives them some things, how to, think logically. So this is signing. So she can use this to, identify pictures because in class 1, what they are going to be learning is alphabet, preparing them to learn how to read and painting and, simple things. So, my fellow mothers, this is not our country. And for you to, stand very well here, you need to integrate. If you want your child to meet up with the real daughters, you need to train them very well. You need to be there for them, provide time for them. When your children comes back from school, ask them, what did you learn today? Do you have homework? Go through their bag, look into their bag, help them. Like me, I am not so fluent in Dutch, but at least I ask, what did you do today? Bring it. Any day they have tests, we'll study together. He knows more than me, but just for me to stay there, because if you say go and read and you go away, they'll be doing another thing. Stay there. If your daughter or your son, teach them, inculcating them that habit of learning, so that you end up bringing children that are sound mentally. I don't know how to explain this, so I would like you to hear from one of our sisters, and I believe you find this video useful. I will try as much as I can to, enlighten us what we should do. You see, some parents, when it's time for their child to go to secondary school, and they will be dragging the position with the teacher. I'm still going to make a video about that. If you're a good mother, if you're a good parent, you should know the capacity, the ability of your child. Sometimes you push them there to go and scatter their brain. They don't fit to be in gymnasium. Gymnasium are people that are fast. It doesn't mean that if you don't go to gymnasium, you are useless. No, just like some people here, they believe that if you cannot speak German language, you don't know anything. That is a lie. So Riashule can be whatever you want to be. But what I'm trying to say is this: don't force your children to go because you want them. Don't bring that African mentality here. Allow them to work on what is best for them, so that they will become whom God wants them to be, not whom you want them to be. It's not a competition. Everybody have their unique nature. Let's listen from our sister, and I want you to comment. If you have question, please ask.
Parents will get primary school children, Grundschulkinder, that will start primary school this year, September 2025. This video now for you. If it meets you well, please share to those your friends where say their children go start primary school this year, September, so that they will get the information ahead. For those of you where say you want your child to go to private school, English-speaking school, listen. Government school and private school, they don't register at the same time. Private school register before government school. So for that school where you want make your child go there and ask them for information. Go there and ask them their requirements. Private school, some of them start their registration February. So be very, very attentive. Go to the city where you stay and go and make inquiries. Like I said, some private school, some English-speaking school, their registration starts February, end March. So don't be left out. Why government school? Their own registration starts May, end June. So I don't know about the city where you dey. So go to that school where you want make your pikin go. Go and make inquiries. Go and ask them for information. Go and ask them the date where the school registration they start. And mind you, for those of you where be say you want make your pikin go to private school, remember, you get cut-off mark where they require for your child or children to make it to gymnasium. Yes. If you go to the website of the school, you go see where they write on there. Some na 2 comma plus. Some na 1 comma plus. So before you dey carry your pikin they go, make sure say the pikin, like you go dey gidigba. You go give all your time to that child to teach him or her, so that at the end of theater class, the pikin need to come out with the school cutoff mark. I hope you hear what I talk. If you no hear me, play this video over and over again. Before you dey register your child, go to the school website, whether na private school or whether na government school. There are some government school that is very strict. They go put their cutoff mark there. The mark will be say your pikin need to reach for he or she to go to gymnasium or Realschule. E dey for the school website. And parents, this is just a little advice. I want you to be in the life of your children before September. If you know say your pikin never start to dey read 1, 2, 3 to 100, pikin when one start primary school by September, I beg, sit down put the teacher. Run away, papa them. Una no dey left out for this video. Now no say na this area now una dey fail as a father. We be say una go leave all the whole work for mama. Now mama dey carry pikin, na they do everything. Make sure say you assist that your wife, that your baby mama, that your ring bearer. Make sure say you assist them. When they call for parents meeting, make sure you dey there. No go hide for under 8 hours job, or you go dey live for Keller or inside the lager of the company. You don't know when the woman they do all of this job alone. The only thing, if they say, who is the father, you go carry bola for hand, come out. You go carry swollen stomach, come the answer father. No leave the job alone for your wife this year. The time never reach, but I just give this information. I just talk on so that you go plan yourself for that your job where you dey work. Because some of una know they tell them say, una be father, una get children. Una go carry work first. Why the woman go they do all everything? At the end of the day, una one come answer father. Una one come take the glory where una no prepare. Like I said, make sure say you assist your wife during this school registration. Go to the school and ask them what and what do they want, what and what do they need. Make sure say una they teach una children. At least a child need to know how to read A, B, C, D to Z. Even the alphabet, wherever he or she sees it, he can be able to pronounce. Reading is not compulsory now, but your child needs to know his left or right. Remember, the countryside people don't talk for news this year. So before a child will start primary school, that child needs to know how to speak Jamo language. Yes. So if you know, say your pikin never dey strong, and countryside people don't tell you, say your pikin go repeat kindergarten, no go dey drag with them. You get what they call full course Dutch. Where we say they pre-Dutch where they teach the children so that they go dey qualified, they go dey prepared before they enter primary school. So my people, now this information now say make a con drop.
I believe you find this video useful. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to this platform, kindly subscribe, and I bet you will never regret subscribing to this. Thank you.